What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We have, a DNA deck from the CS pile, and we have a not DNA deck from the TS pile. Boy, I love Digimon RPGs. I don't like opening no rookie, though. That kind of blows. So Gold Nume built in the back, and an Abyss area that does nothing except set one up. We do find a Goma off the draw, and then Dan and Cannon, but they're not going to be pulling the Cannon on the empty board. I'm just going to quickly do some, real important mental maths, and I don't think we can make it from this position, but we are going to push up, so I guess I'm wrong. Gonna get the draw, and then we do get the Tamer played off of the Terrier, and then Pete and Gold Nume makes this 0-cost Evo into Digimon, tap Ami, make Angelmon, top card to security, Crackada boost, and then this is Slam, keep turn, and Maste. Let's burn both players down to 3, so I mean half the work already done, but the fact that we didn't get to play a rookie before implies that we're in trouble. We didn't get to have anything get, sucked up either. Ooh, double Maste reveal off of the Yugo. So, just going to have to try and make it work. Up to 4 off the Dankanan. And Shock Plasma, -6 the Angemon. And then Minerva to get the Digivolve. Wait, we're not... Oh, he could have cleared. He could have cleared. He would have traded his body, but he could have done tap Dankanan, make a TS Digimon swing. So he could have swung the Goma, and then the Goma -6 off the Shock Plasma would have cleared both. So that's kind of a shame, especially if it turns into another body. But he may not just not have it. All right, Ami, make yes, Master. I think that I think this is a mistake. Personally, I would have liked to see the Goma go in, but we're gonna get the Angemon back out as we make CS Master again. We do have those 2 level 6s still in stack because of course the Lady Devi is still there. So this is full power Master. It's just that she's not doing anything from this current standpoint. So I guess we didn't have to send it. This means that we still have the Goma, and to clear it, we would actually have to... we would have had to have played a 3 to develop, and then try and loop from there. But it looks like we're just going to go for a 1-choke, top card of security, and then effect tuck the Minerva. Start a main, go to 2. And yeah, as the downside, tucking it obviously gets around on deletions. A lot of tempo lost from this position. And now if we swing the Goma, you have to -6 the Angelmon to play around Master Ace. Or you just assume that CS Master isn't on Master Ace because they usually aren't. Yo, man like Poseidon and yo. Fair enough. Man like Neptune. Poseidon is a different water-based Atlantean ruler of the sea. All right, Palmon gonna have us extend. Again, this is a really good position to be in if you're CS Master. It's just, again, it just felt like it would have been so doable. -3k with the Digimon is enough to clear the Goma, even with the Shock Plasma underneath it, and it would have gotten cleared off of the Lady Devi anyway. No rookie either. Maybe that's why we didn't want to commit anything. Obviously this hand is Omega Brick, so it's not like we were expecting to see much out of Abyss. It is kind of just slam and play. I feel like we probably had the opportunity, especially when he was on the off turn, to just try and make it so we can continue to play into him. Find another Master. CS1 every single time. I think we're respecting what it's going to play out of security, because it'll be when a security stack is removed. So it'll swing in, we'll get the security effect, we'll play the body, and then Master's going to tuck it straight in. So I think we're just trying to see if we can get around the Neptune protection. So instead, we're actually going to revert. Does get a draw. This is obviously pre-Digilab as well. Digilab is no. Oh. Yeah. That does make a mistake. Oh, play the Angemon, recover, and then suspend, unsuspend to bait the protection. Yeah, we really didn't accomplish anything from doing the first Maste. Option gonna come out. Option gonna play Ikaku. Ikaku to strip would be annoying, but Goma to actually try and find pieces. Gonna find a rookie, and then we're going to hit security one last. The problem is we can just make Maste here to clear and take game one. And now, as they get shuffled up, I want to say thank you to all of our members, especially some of our newest members. We've got a rejoin from Antonio Petrich, and new to the DigiEgg tier, we've got DV Melt. But up at the tippy top, I want to say thank you to our ultimates. We got the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the sticks on the right side of your screen, Brad, King of Knights, Sacred Armour, Dire Albert, Rich Life, and Matthew Bowen. And it looks like we got security set, digital gate open. There's going to be a Terriermon and a Yugo to pick up Lady Debbie. Oh, look at that. A beautiful boy Goma in the back. And in between theater to pick up AGO. And there is some merit to doing AGO first, but it looks like we're just going to choose to play the Hiroko, which does set up for next turn as well, because it'll be start of turn, you get the on play of the AGO from hand, which can then represent another start of main, but gonna get that nice little Yugo setup, and we are gonna bot deck Hiroko to get Goma out. And then, yeah, I mean, there's no start of mains that we need to care about here, like an Inori or anything. So we can just hold the AGO. It's just whether we want to push up. So we are now going to go start of main, free AGO Evo, burn top card of security, decline to play a Tamer, and then we're going to boost. Yeah, it's definitely a low roll hand for Abyss. Quite unfortunate. The deck obviously can do quite a bit, but right now we do not seem to have anything. But we do have Veemon. And he's going to load up. And then if this lives, I mean, it has barrier, so it should live in security. Swing, hits a Yugo. Chaos mode. Interesting. I mean, I guess it is an Angel to play off the Maste. End of attack, we are going to play out the Goma, double hit into Shell and Neptune. But because we went Veemon rather than Diver, we obviously can't make the piece here. So we're actually just going to go for Venus. We do have 2 instances of Digimon with no sources. So this Venus is going to stick around. There's nothing about it. I think we've also... Oh, never mind. His tamers are just... We have them upside down. Interesting. Played this turn. And there's going to be the Mirai, Trash, the Terrier. And then we're going to put the Yugo down. So just establishing 3 tamers this turn. Oh, you know what? It may have been the Venus. But it's not like they get stunned in a way that matters. Ooh. Gonna develop the AGO make Homeros. Love to see that. And then we are gonna get the Diver. Diver this time will load up the... That looked like Ikaku because this can't swing. So we're just gonna make Neptune. And then, yeah, we're once again going to Homeros. Homeros is going to have the Venus lock down one of the Yugos and one of the Armies. Army's the actual one that matters. I cannot believe we're still getting... Well, I guess we're not getting free tamers off of the Terrier because we have so many. Do get to use 1 army because we do have 2 in stack. So we've spent no memory here, as a reminder. We are now sitting on level 5. And if we do try and clear the... Yeah, if we do try and clear the Goma... Ooh, this feels like bait. The Venus would tuck the Lady Devi, but we're actually just gonna let it ride. I think we're actually gonna let all of our protections go here. That's super interesting. This takes the DNA to go into CS Master. We're at 3 security, so I guess you actually don't care that much. We are going to have it go. I think you have to Neptune this, right? Yeah. Looks like we're going to go Neptune. Neptune to prevent it. No, okay, no, we're going to use the Venus. So we are going to tuck it into security, putting up to 4. But the burn happens before the Digimon is played, I believe. So we've actually done our burn down to 3. We still have 1 more instance of Neptune protection. We have used the Lady Devi. So this, or the Venus. So now this is all protections that are done except the Neptune. But I don't think we have a way to restand. So this is just 1 check. And then... Is the Master not triggered here? Or is it already triggered? Huh. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to take a revert down and maybe try and play for a second one. We still got double Yugo, so this is still a 0-cost Lady Devi. Or we're going to go... Oh, 1 Yugo is enough with the Angel one to make it 2 cost. This time we're going to take the pop. Prioritizing keeping the E-Datas up and running. And then 4-cost Army. So we're set up pretty nicely. 4 is enough to get a free Shellmon, and then Homeros is going to go to sleep. I don't know if this list is on 1 Homeros or 2 at this point. And it looks like we're not going to respect the Master Ace. We do get to swing Unsuspend, which turns the Shellmon straight into Venus, and then strips all sources from 1 Digimon, and then stuns them, and we get to spit out an Ikaku. So we are going to hit with the barrier. Hit Digilab. Okay, so Digilab is in effect. We just haven't seen it. Going to swing, play out another body, which is going to be that Yugo once again. So many bombs in security. Swing this Venus. I mean, one of these is still going to be a problem. Looks like we're going to get the Unsuspend at end. And then we're going to get to play Abyss Sanctuary to play the Neptunemon at reduced cost, bot deck both pieces, and then swing the Venus for game 2.
Matrix Digivolution.
What's poppin', Tamers? We're back with Player Ammo once again. A bunch of people ask me why I drink Player Ammo, and it's because they sponsor me. Duh. Jokes aside, I actually was drinking Player Ammo before all of that, because I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I find a lot of energy drinks to be too sweet, especially a lot of the powder brands. But the no sugar approach for Player Ammo and their focus on more tart, like sour flavors, really suits my palate. The fruit punch is really just fruity and packs a nice kick. The blue raspberry is really, really nice as well, nice and sour, kind of like when you get those slushies. If you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, there's the strawberry lemonade, which is more strawberry than it is lemonade. And they do have the lemon flavors as well. And I can tell you for a fact that the new black cherry flavor goes foolish. Yeah, the way I mix mine is by getting the dry powder in and then getting a little bit of water in and just mixing it around to try and make a slurry. Then I add up to half the bottle and shake it a baby. And whilst you're heading down to the comment section to drop a damn, that combo was so sick, fish emoji, and hit subscribe if you haven't already, I'm going to let you know about the champions to help make stuff like this possible. We do have Shinikari, DHM, Andy Fings, Benji Gibber, Kenneth Smith, Tomato FGC, Greg and Security, Coffee Day, Stephen Holgen, Obsidian Cross, Donkey, Pap, Kava, Goatboy, TM, Samuel Lawson, Soy Sauce, Bonsai Beard, Top, and Harlequin. Big shout out to Shinikari as well on the left. Members making content. And if you're loving to support the content, you can do so for as little as £1 a month as a Digi-Egg. We're going to have Agiomon built in the back, so this is going to be a when-moving player guy, potentially, but we shall see. Palmon in the back, and we don't have a free way to play a Tamer, so maybe just going to develop one if we do push up and start of maining. We do get to when moving, add top card of security, free Hiroko. Ooh, pick up the Goma. Take that every day of the week. And then we're going to go into Veemon. Choke to 1. And we get to stun the army. Neat. Start of main. Mirai down. Looks like a little bit of a slow hand. Now looks like we're going to bot deck the Hiroko at start of turn, play the Goma, just trying to establish as fast as possible. Draw for turn, hatch. The double hit was nice off the Goma, and we do get a brand new Goma in the back. We're going to swing in with Barrier 7k1. Barrier did not matter. I think we had too many cards in hand for the Goma to draw. But end of attack, we can play out a blue Digimon from sources. So we can play... Looks like we're going to prioritize searching here. We do get the Veemon and Mr. Neptunus himself. But we're going to make Minerva to play out the Agio. Agio play Dan, Kanan. And then we get to reboot during the opponent's turn. So, yeah, it looks like we're on kind of a mega slow run. This is not presenting lethal just... Oh, no, it is. Yeah, this is straight up presenting lethal on board. We need a Lady Devi. Lady Devi, yeah. Oh, pop the Ajo. That works. Start of main. Gonna gain. Start of main. Gonna evolve into Ikaku to give the stun on the Lady Devi and jamming. Bombokla into security. Swing. Play out the Shellmon. Check an army. Check a Lucimon. Check. And that is game. So unfortunately, both of these players did have a brick on at least one of the games, but game 2 was looking kind of crispy. If you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hope you tuned into the podcast if you're seeing this when it came out for public. Got DGU Dan on. It was very, very cool. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday. Be good to yourselves. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.
Turning back,